Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lithuania. As there was the famous song, "Welcome to Vilnius." Really glad to have this event here and be part of it. My name is Ricardas with complicated surname, and I'll talk briefly about what's happening now in Lithuanian games industry, and what are the numbers and what are we doing basically, and how can we co-create, as the new word is, together. So first, again, thanks for Invest Lithuania. I really love this image. I use it a lot. It was created, I think, like when the first wave of games companies came to Lithuania, like I think in 2014 or something. So really cool. And right now, like some numbers which are a bit different from like the statistical things, because these are the numbers and studios and people which we try to track like very actively, which we see that they are working actively at the time, have some game available or product or service or something like this. So that's why like the numbers are a bit lower in some cases. But I'll go a bit in more details about everything. But from here, the couple of things to mention is that like as previously said, like 1/3 or like 3/4 of companies are directly connected and directly creating games, and around 1/3 of them are working with services and tools and anything related to games industry. So we track them and count them also, and average salary might be important. This is the net salary. So now it kept growing, in past several years, and keeps growing each month when we track. So that might be useful information. And I'll talk about other numbers in more details. So with like tracking companies since we started in 2014, the association activities, we always had this kind of steady number of active companies. Not only companies, I have to mention, it's also we count solo developers, even if they don't have like the business entity, because there are quite many of solo developers in Lithuania who release the games as persons. And so this is like a very steady growth, more or less in every year. But the big story is the number of people, which jumped, two or like 3 times in past years. That's mostly due to Belarus situation and companies coming, large companies coming, as you can see here, from Belarus and from other countries. So these numbers keep growing every day. More and more people are joining, both locally and internationally. So that's a very amazing thing to have, and helps us both internally and externally become more known, I guess, worldwide, or at least in the region, and have more talent exchanging ideas, exchanging practices, and sharing their work. So that's very cool to experience right now. Based on sizes, although we have quite many companies, but most of them are very small. So it's up to 10 people, and till Wargaming we didn't even have like what is considered a large company, to 250 plus. And I mean the goal, of course, is as the industry is to kind of grow the smaller companies into at least the mid ones, and then because like and see how they're developing, and see how they're working. And another thing, from the a bit larger companies, it's like the majority of people, of course, work in the larger ones, so 50 plus. You can see some names from the a bit smaller ones, and of course the larger ones, which most of them are represented here also as in this event. So that's very nice to have. And a bit about revenue. It was not so steady growth. 2014 looks funny right now. Yeah, I mean in Litas it looked okay because it was like 3.4, like 35 million, let's say 40 million. That looked okay at the time, but yeah, now it looks a bit funny. And yeah, we had several gems. There are reasons behind them. I can share them, privately if you're interested. What was happening during those years? Yeah, since 2017, let's say it was a bit like steady growth. We should see the jump this year because there were already some upcoming predictions that this year will be very, very successful for some companies and in general, I guess, should be for the industry. And the last year should be also a bit better because that's why the star is, because we don't have still all the information, all the financial information from every company for 2021. I guess we'll get this by the end of summer. I hope we will have everything by now, but there are several still missing, so it might be a bit up. The company size is also based on revenue. It's even more skewed towards the small ones. The threshold it's 2 million. It's based on like European Union standards. I don't know why it's 2 million, not 1. I guess it's easy to earn 1 million and then it's much harder to earn 2 millions. That's why they split. They put the threshold here. But yeah, so we have very few companies which are larger in terms of revenue, and yeah, almost all the same ones who are from who have more people. They have, of course, more revenue in that sense, and they can support more people. So that's connected. But there are some exemptions where solo developers or like very small teams make a very successful game and really get a bump and add a lot of value to the industry. And yeah, we hope more will come, games like that. A bit about profits. It was interesting then since 2020, it's publicly available to see profits of the companies and try to gather. 2020 was, I guess, yeah, quite successful in that sense. And last year, again, still missing some numbers, but there were a lot of investments, I guess. That's why the profit margin is quite low, but it will be interesting, yeah, to see how it develops and what will happen this year, as yeah, half of year passed and already it feels like very big things and big jumps are happening. Some international things which we can as a country, let's say, as an industry, what we can offer globally. Of course, first it's outsourcing. It became, quite more and more popular, I guess, as in other countries, to not only to create your own games, but to also offer, services for outsourcing. So we have, yeah, at least we have contacts and track down like more than 10 or dozen studios, which which offer different things: art production, development, game design, you name it. Very big scale of full, full services, let's say. Yeah, Nordcurrent started publishing other games a few years ago. Well, returned, I guess, to publishing. That would be the better word. So yeah, please talk to them if you have some some games and looking for publisher, or you can find information online about them. And yeah, kind of the very recent thing is funding opportunities. There is a new seed fund in Lithuania, which still doesn't have a name. It will be announced shortly, I hope. And we also, as mentioned, Vice Minister, we're also trying to find opportunities and to create like a bigger accelerator program, and just to follow on the examples of Poland, of Finland, especially Sweden, Germany, other countries around us, which shows that creating the accelerator helps a lot for the industry in the long run. So that would be like amazing if we could manage it. And yeah, for the private fund, I have to mention this. The goal is to have around 20 games in 3-4 years. If you need, if you have any ideas and you're looking for funding opportunities, yeah, you can talk to me and I'll connect with others. About some more cooperation opportunities which we could do together with several countries. So one successful program which is kind of closed already now, but the goal is to renew it in one way or some kind of way, because it was quite successful. It united all the Baltic Sea countries and were different initiatives like the research of the industries, the incubation incubation programs, like preparation of different questions and work and look for the how to say, look for the things which would help most each country, and you know how we can work together and cooperate. So I hope this some kind of similar program will continue. Another is like, let's say, east-west connection. So that's like Baltic connection and Nordic connection. Then it's like east and western connection. It's like a European Eastern Partnership program. There was few things which we wanted to join, but we were not in time for the call. But hopefully we can find more opportunities together with Eastern countries, 5 countries which are part of this program. So you know, if you are from these countries and you'll find some opportunities to join it. So please, yeah, you can contact us. We can help, you know, to prepare together and to create together some program and participate in the events mostly. And then yeah, the bigger one is culture program from the European Union, which is like the new step. And yeah, hopefully we can connect and do something together with like, yeah, 3, 5 or even 10 countries participating together. So yeah, please if you want, you know, we would like to participate in some kind of these programs, please contact us and we can do together. And yeah, kind of almost finishing my talk and short presentation. It's let's talk about events a bit. So our next and kind of famous locally event is Gamedev barbecue party, which we usually do in summer and which we managed even to do during the pandemic because of this short windows when everything was free. So hopefully this year we can make it even bigger. The date is set for August 18th. So if you'll be in Lithuania, if you are in Lithuania, or if you are nearby, it's worth to come. Then yeah, there is another interesting thing talking about Klaipėda, our port city. We have a very nice small event for animation and game development. It's organized together with the Animation Association, and yeah, it's very cool time. Usually very good, well, hopefully good weather also in the beginning of September, and very nice surroundings to do the kind of personal event with like 100+ people. So if you are, especially if you know, if you create a game which is like more like from the art style, for like a lot of animation or like, you know, heavy into that sphere. So yeah, please also follow our contact to participate there. And of course, yeah, our biggest thing in Lithuania is Game On. I'm sure that some of you have been there in one of the events. We had also a gap of 2 years, as everyone, I guess, and recently this year we finally returned together with Comic-Con in the end of May, and it was like, yeah, record-breaking event, and which gives, you know, a lot of hope for next year. And yeah, we still don't know like the dates or exactly how it will happen, but for sure it will happen in next year. And another occasion to visit will be like Vilnius will be celebrating 700 years. So we hope to create a kind of joint celebration with Vilnius and with, you know, everything else hopefully happening next year. Lastly, some links. You can, I don't know, take a picture, I guess, if you want to follow Lithuanian things and associations. So like for For daily communication, we use Slack. I would especially recommend to subscribe to newsletter because it's like steady monthly newsletter with like only the main things happening and like upcoming events happening in Lithuania. Then Facebook, we're still active on Facebook, and a bit of other social channels. And then some pages for our like separate events as Game Awards, as Game Jam, and Game On. And I think that's it. Thanks a lot. It was very brief. I can talk hours about the industry. So if you're interested, catch me or other guys here in the booths or going around. It's very easy to find me online or just drop an email. I'm full-time dedicated to the association, so I can really give my time to any questions and any ideas to talk about. Thanks a lot.